Hello everyone, I am Prashant Singh. Welcome to my LifePage. Today I am going to elaborate on some of the parameters of human resource development. But before that, let me introduce myself. So I am a HR professional for the last more than 23 years. I worked in various sectors like telecom, FMCG, FMCD, electronics, banking, telecom. And I have also worked for various geographies like India, Africa and the Middle East. Basically, human resource function takes care of the entire employees in the organization and sees to it that they are productively deployed and developed for business outcomes. How you manage? Typically, you will see, people do graduation in various disciplines and they do a postgraduate diploma in personal management or HR or industrial relations. This 2-year course from a good institute gives you a framework of understanding and theoretical and conceptual concepts on how you will be implementing things in the area of HR when you join the corporate world. The other way to do it is you can get into this field by, who are into operations. If you have a liking for the human resource function, you can also get into the human resource function. The other topic that I want to talk about is managing change. This is again a very important topic in terms of how do you lead change in an organization. One needs to, every culture of every organization is different. You need to understand the culture of the organization. You need to understand very clearly that what are the things you need to change. It has to have a buy-in of all the senior folks and the entire organization, what you want to change, and then you can start changing various DNAs, because end of the day, the way a person behaves depends on the result as well. So you need to work upon various behaviors and see to it that the new formed behaviors become a habit going forward. And you link all these in all your HR subsystems so that there is a consistent message across the organization and people are aligned to a certain DNA. Typically, you have various employees in the organization. Employees can be of two categories according to me. One is an employee who is satisfied employee, and one, what we talk about, an engaged employee. Now, there is a difference between a satisfied employee and an engaged employee. The difference lies between an engaged employee is psychologically committed to give an awe feeling to the customer. I'll give you quickly a small example. You walk in a store and you ask an employee, where can I get apples? Standing there, he can tell you, sir, you can go towards the right, take a left and you'll find apples. That's an example of a satisfied employee. What is an employee who is engaged? You walk into the store and meet an engaged employee. An engaged employee will be full of passion, energy. He will walk along with you to the right corner where the apples are found. He will tell you about the apples. One of the challenges is hiring the right talent. Though you might see abundant of talent available in every country that you operate. But the challenge is how to get the right talent for the kind of job description that you have devised. Typically, your day starts with the performance, what has happened in terms of business during the last day or quarter, etc. Because everything has to start with business. So you will come to know which are the regions, stores, branches, which have performed well, which has not performed well, which are the products which are selling more, which are the products which are selling less, where all issues you have on business. I think the day starts with that. Then you plan your intervention in terms of what corrective actions would be taken. There could be situations in one of the branches, if you're working in a bank, there is no adequate manning available. So you need to intervene on that. You come across another location where there could be some union issues or some other employees issues and productivity has gone low. So similarly, you need to see to it what you have to do so that the day-to-day routine functions operates. Then there are HR business partners associated with every business or every region. So there are a lot of issues that keeps on coming up in terms of employees' terms and conditions of service. So there would be issues on various interpretations of HR policies. So definitely you spend a lot of time into it. How is the policy implemented? How is the policy interpreted, etc. Every day you have to meet various stakeholders. You have to meet functions, you have to meet people, you have to travel to some of your branches, locations, see how the business is growing. You have to interact with middle management, you have to interact across so that you have your own perspective in mind. The other thing that you keep on doing, you keep a daily check on what kind of learning, interventions, etc. are happening in the organization, what kind of talent are you recruiting every day, what kind of attrition you are happening every day, and keep talking and keep discussing these things, how to improve your organization. And I think end of the day, you need to reflect upon what have you done during the day and also reflect upon is something that you are doing or certain intervention that you are doing is in line with your HR organizational objectives to achieve whatever you want to. So I hope I have given you a balanced view on human resources. I think some of these tips that if you keep in mind, and some of the tips that I have given you helps you to become a better HR professional and a professional with a difference. If you practice this and have a lot of conceptual understanding of some of the concepts which you will apply later on the job front. Thank you.